Talk about a video about video games that's very dear to my heart. And I'm going to get pretty effing emotional in this video because I'm like a 5-year-old schoolgirl when it comes to this crap. You know what we're going to talk about today? Square effing Onyx. For those of you who don't know, Square Onyx is the publisher of the Final Fantasy series, which is what they're most known for, which used to be known as Square Soft. Back in the day when things were happy and I used to go to Taco Bell and there were still ponies and rainbows and stickers around. And now, we have Square Onyx. Square Onyx is what I like to call in the industry the epitome of what's wrong with the video game world. And I'm going to make that very PG and gentle. This is going to be a PG, gentle, hands down, appropriate video. Because I'm here to talk to you about Final Fantasy 13-2. And this is the story about the collector's editions of what happens when things go horribly, horribly wrong. You think you're a rock star because you want to flip video games and be Mr. Cool and Rudy, I don't need a real job. I flip video games. I'm the scumbag. That's what I do. I go around and when little Kimmy goes in the store and says, "Mommy, I want a game." No! I'm gonna buy 400 and hose your life. That's what this video is about. And, once upon a time when people used to make a lot of money and invest in older video games. And
Killing spree.
Homeless Rudy's here to tell you, if you don't want to be homeless and you don't want to be an idiot and lose all your money, you do not invest in flip. Anything in the video game world that was literally made, I can't even talk, in the last, 5 years? Hell, 10 years? Always going to be an exception. Asterisk, disclaimer, there will always be an exception. The majority of everything I'm so wound up in this video, I can't even flip and focus. The majority of everything published today is so overprinted and is so fake garbage. Everything... hey, attention, we're releasing a limited edition Final Fantasy. Everybody throw your money at my face. Doesn't matter if you slap me. Give me your money. Next day, attention, I'm Square Onyx. I wear overpriced specialty outfits. We're making a collector's edition. Everyone give us your money. Because it's very limited, it's very special. Come on now, this is the part in the video everyone's supposed to pause, go down the comment section, say, "Rudy, there's a difference between limited editions and collector's editions." Come on, let me know when you're done. Okay. So, I had a couple hundred of these. I believe this was 2010 or 2011. 2011, I think. This was around the 2011 range when 13-2 came out. Obviously, as everybody knows, before we go any further, Final Fantasy 13-2 sucked compared to the original Final Fantasy 13. How about we call it that? Still love the artwork. Still beautiful. So, back in the day, you could buy these video games. You could buy limited versions. You could buy collector's editions. And you could sit on them. Because they truly were limited. Companies kept their word. Credibility, validity, and keeping people's word meant something back then. Because this was a time, many, many years ago, in a land far, far away, that video games were not looked at as an investment in the theater. Video games were not looked at as a mature industry. They were not looked at as the future. Back then, there was no Square Onyx when they merged between Squaresoft and stupid-ass Onyx company. There were no corporate, hardcore boardroom meetings with the Bobs, and Lumbergh didn't flip and slap everyone in the balls. Back in the day, Squaresoft made things that could probably, that were just amazing. They held hands with old school Capcom, old school Blizzard North. Shout out Blizzard North! So anyways, if anybody knows the story of Blizzard North and South, whatever, moving on. So, I don't know how many people remember this stuff, but there was a time when the video game industry focused on the actual storyline and the actual good shit in the video game. You know why? They made masterpieces, gorgeous pieces of art. I can only hold this right now. I'm not wearing pants. I have to remove my boxers to hold this shit. This stuff that was made back then is amazing. Like when I walk out to the mailbox, a beam of light follows my face. That's how amazing this shit used to be. No. That's not what we get anymore. See, back in the day, we're talking amazing old school Final Fantasy game. Final Fantasy VII should be something that literally changed your... It was the day you woke up, you looked down, and you realized you had balls. It was like, whoa. And for my 2% viewership that do not and you're female, thank you for watching it. And that was the time back in the day when they made content that was creative. People took chances. Companies cared. Things were amazing. No. You know what we get today? We don't get Squaresoft. We get Square effing Enix. Onyx. Shittians. And they make garbage. They don't make good shit anymore. They used to make amazing things. You know what we get today? Reprinted, stupid, crappy things. And then when they sell a lot, they turn around and go, Bill, we need more earnings for our corporate quarter. When's our fiscal year end? I don't know. Bob, where are we at? Do a special reprint. Reprint the collector's editions. They're all special. Wait, Squaresoft? We don't know who the hell that is. Yeah, we don't give a shit about that. This is a special era. Rudy, those Final Fantasies are worth something. I don't give a shit. We got like 50 more. Back in the day, things matter. What do we get today? Bullshit, overprinted, limited collector's editions, limited editions, and then magically they're not more limited. They're not collectors. They put a stupid ass figurine or some bullshit cheaply made item in it, poof out the box, and say, everybody pre-order. And they raise the price to what, $99? Now it's $149, then $199, and now they're doing Super Supreme Elite. When you open the box, a mist and water splashes your face. And it's like, what is going on? Oh, but Rudy, the graphics are amazing. I don't give a shit about graphics. Who effing... It's like Hollywood. We have no ideas. Let's remake everything that's stupid, so when people go to the theaters, we just slap them across the face every day. That's what shit is like today. And it pisses me off, and Square Enix is a pile of shit. Like, if I went to the bathroom and I opened the toilet and I saw Square Enix in there, they don't even deserve to have the poop next to them. That's what I think of Square Enix and their bullshit company practices and how they overprint. They have no sense of concern for the secondary market. They want top-line numbers, and they don't give a shit. All they care about is shareholders, one extra penny, one extra earning per share, one extra better yield on that top-line revenue report, cutting costs, underpaying computer programmers, underpaying game designers, all at the expense of some corporate bullshit. Their ivory tower is so tall. Like, it makes literally... I don't even have an acronym for that. It's so tall. The way they look at shit and how they look at regular people like us who have nostalgia and caring with old school games, the way they look at us like little ants. And I don't mean just regular ants. I'm talking ants that like, oh look, there's free food. And it's a pile of flippin' Amdro. And then after that, they nail us with a hose. And they say, don't worry, they don't have any attention spans. Gamers are idiots. We're all stupid. 2 months from now, next year from now, we'll release a teaser at some little event, and they'll get everyone excited, and they'll throw a bunch more money at our faces. Because they have attention spans of a bunch of kids. And that's how they look at us. And most of us don't just care. They will go back again like lemmings. A lot of people out there are going to watch this video and think I'm effing crazy. There's going to be a few of you out there that are going to understand exactly what the F I'm talking about. Because I cannot stand what has happened to the video game world. And that is one of the reasons I was afraid to dive into the video game industry on this channel. What they did to Diablo 2 with Diablo 3. What they are doing to the new final... What Square Enix, how they handle their Final Fantasy series. How they handle, back in the day, the Parasite Eves, the Tales of Destinies, all the different... God, there's so... I don't even know where to start to get into that. Actually, I think Tales of Destiny, wasn't that Namco? Anyways, there's just... It just... It's a tale of forgotten times. And unfortunately, no matter how much I want it done, no matter how much all these people watching this video, and a few of you that will comment, we all miss the old video games. We miss the feel that they created. And that is a feel that is not being duplicated today. And I understand what most people say. Rudy, you can't duplicate a feel when you're younger. Because you create a special, strong attachment because you're younger, you have a different outlook, you're more focused, you don't understand the world for what it is. And that may be. And I will accept that answer. What I will not accept is we get these bullshit movies in Hollywood, and we get all these new video games, and all the resources are put into making everything flashy. Everything has to be beautiful, colorful, graphics, and movies, and cutscenes, and beautiful resolution. And they put no effort into actual creativity, hidden things in the actual video games and movies out there. Hidden little histories and nostalgia and side quests and special things. Everything is just so you can feel the coldness. That's there. It's so cold and bitter, and you can tell. And this whole video wasn't even supposed to be about this, and that's what happens when I try to do a video game video. The purpose of this video was to tell you guys about what happened to this original investment. What are we, 8, 10, 12, 400 minutes in the video? I didn't even get to tell you guys. That's how irritated I get wound up making video game content. I need to finish the story because I'm going to run out of time here. I don't want to go too long because now I got to go outside and I got to go eat the grass or something. Somehow that sounds inappropriate, but fine. So, I bought a lot of these a long time ago because I love the Final Fantasy series. I had an opportunity to buy collector's editions of these particular 13-2s a long time ago, and when they went on clearance, I had a special opportunity from somebody to get like hundreds of these for like $20 a piece. They were selling at the time in the secondary market, factory sealed. These were selling for probably $80 to $100 a piece. This was, again, around 2011 when it was released. About a year later, when all the collector's editions were drying up, the market was stabilizing, new supply wasn't entering the market, and I thought it was a good, safe, non-high-risk bet. I wasn't expecting to make a fortune. I wasn't expecting to go home and progress from eating Taco Bell every night to actually eating high-end food that's actually made with real food. I wasn't expecting a lifestyle change. I was expecting a company to stand by something amazing that I was under the impression that they created. And instead, you know what I got? Years later, Square Enix just opens the effing floodgate. They are still reprinting this shit in 2017. They have their own website now. They cut out all the brick and mortars, all the local game stores. They don't care about the little company. That's why there's no game store. That's why all we're left in this world, besides a few you lucky people around the country, Luna Games shout out in California there. All we're left in this country is a bunch of shitty-ass corporate chain known as effing GameStop. If you actually go up to the GameStop building and peel the sticker away, underneath it, there is a Diablo 3 logo with blood. That's what that place is. And it's not that they're video games and their culture, but it's strictly their culture and their shit of how they look at people. They are the epitome of what's wrong with modern time gaming. And unfortunately, the thing that hurts the most is I know, and I know all of you know, Rudy, it's not going to change. And if it does change, things aren't going to change for the better in the video game world. So what happened? They still reprinted these today. And these $100 investments that I bought for like 20 or 22, I don't remember, I have to look it up, are probably down to, I don't even know, 20, 30. They literally drop 50, 60, 70, 80%. So now I still sell them every once in a while for like 20, 30 bucks. I break even, and I wasted tying up capital for years. And that is reason number 726 out of 21,231 that I do not invest, flip, touch, or do anything in the video game world anymore. People ask me, Rudy, are you still following the new thing? There's a new game here. There's a new collector's edition here. I don't give a shit what it is. I don't touch any of it. Everything in modern